Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. And today is a little bit of a different one. It's actually Let's Talk Champions League, because today we'll be covering the Champions League games. Firstly, obviously, PSG versus Barcelona, a 4-1 aggregate lead there. I mean, it's a big game for Barcelona and Lionel Messi. And then you've got Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. That is also a huge game. Liverpool not at Anfield, probably thankfully not at Anfield, arguably for them, because Anfield has been a horrible place for Liverpool right now. I'll be joined by Sauls later on today. He'll be here soon, hopefully. He'll be the one covering the PSG Barcelona match. I'll be the one bringing the RB Leipzig Liverpool game. But we'll start with Liverpool. We'll start with the Liverpool game. It's easier to get into, being that we are Let's Talk Premier League. So they're lining up as such. Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Nathaniel Phillips, Kabak, Robertson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Mane, Salah, and Jota. Their benches: Adrian, Davies, Milner, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Ben Davies, Williams, and Neco Williams. You got Reece and Neco Williams there. Interesting. The H Davies. I have absolutely no idea who he is. RB Leipzig are lining up as such. Kalaski, Upamecano, Sabitzer, Poulsen, Forsberg, Adams, Klosterman, Kananu, Kukaku. I have absolutely no idea how to say his name. Milenki, Mukinkli, Olmo, and Capel. Luckily for me, I don't know many RB Leipzig players, by the fact I'm not German, being one of the things here. Big up to Chris in the comments saying, "Hi mate, hope you're well. PSG know how to bottle it in the Champions League. Last time PSG versus Barcelona met Barcelona 6, PSG 1. Yeah. If there's any team that know how to win a Champions League game with the deficit that they've got, and that will be Barcelona. Is this the same Barcelona side that went there last year though, or whenever it was? I don't think so. I think this is a considerably weakened Barcelona. Would have to wait and see. He also says, "I like our lineup. I expect us to get a job done versus Leipzig. Won't be easy, but for me, we need the first goal, and that should do the job." Absolutely. I'd totally agree. If you get the first goal, right? If Liverpool get the first goal, yeah, I wouldn't be too worried. I think Liverpool would definitely do it. But if Leipzig get an early goal like they did against United, then we're looking at a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game if Liverpool concede quickly, and Leipzig will do that. I have my full prediction will be Leipzig will go for you for the first 15-20 minutes. They'll want that early goal, and if they get that early goal, the nerves will set in. Liverpool will then start to be like, "Oh God, no, let's not do this." So yeah, it's of course it's going to be very difficult. My predictions: Liverpool 2-1 Leipzig, PSG 1-1 Barcelona. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be as easy as that, if I'm being brutally honest. I don't. Look, Nagelsmann's learned. He's a very good manager. He would have learned that high line actually became more of an effect. So it will be tough. I actually will go 1-0 Leipzig. Maybe 2 if, as I said, that early goal, the pressure will be setting in. And let's be fair, the Premier League season for Liverpool has gone a bit dire. And you need something to look forward to, and that is the Champions League. And you need a top performance in the Champions League, in my opinion. For PSG Barcelona, though, I mean that's for me. I could easily see Barcelona putting 2 or 3 past them, but it's just the fact that can they do it? Different manager at PSG as well. It's not Thomas Tuchel, who bottled it last time with PSG. It is obviously Mauricio Pochettino, and he'll be very clear saying we do not bottle it. Absolutely no bottling. So it'll be very interesting to see that. The PSG lineup is as such. It's Navas in goal, Florenzi, Marquinhos, Kawatska, Kimbepe, Gea, Paredes, Verratti, Icardi, Draxler, and Mbappe. And Barcelona's team is Ter Stegen, Miguetza, Alba, Langlet, Dest, Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Antoine Griezmann, Lionel Messi, and Ousmane Dembele. Very strong lineup from Barcelona. Their bench, they got Puig. They got some. I wouldn't know much about Barcelona if I'm being brutally honest with you. Herrera on the bench for PSG, Di Maria, Rafinha, Abdou Diallo. They've got some fairly good players, but nothing really attacking wise. I will happily be proven wrong, but they do have Mbappe. Obviously, no Neymar. I see no Neymar, so Neymar must still be injured. But also look deeper into the PSG game. Pochettino versus it's Koeman, Ronald Koeman. Pochettino versus Koeman. Battle of the Southampton managers. That is battle of the Southampton managers. Which one's better? I think PSG will do fairly well. I would expect them to do fairly well. Mbappe in some absolutely sick form. Chris and I agree. Barcelona not the same 6-1 win versus PSG. Barcelona are dead right now. PSG no job is realistically done already. If PSG get a goal, job done. Absolutely. If PSG get a goal, that kills a tie instantly. That right now it's like a slow burning fire, right? And if PSG get a goal, that's just a cold bucket of water chucked onto the fire. It would be done. Chris saying, as a Liverpool fan, I want to win to try and boost this team. Hopefully, even if we lost 1-0 and still went through, I wouldn't be convinced. And I'd agree. You have to get the win. Liverpool have to go and get this win. Of course, it's going to be difficult. Leipzig are no easy team. Look at United, for example, and you'll have to argue if the United side that came up against PSG is better than the Liverpool side right now. You could argue it. You really could with obviously key players at United. Was there obviously Pogba was on the bench, but with key players at Liverpool just not there. Van Dijk's not there. Henderson not there. The front three don't look like they've got an idea on how to score, where the net is. Only Salah arguably can do that. And if as I said, an early goal will put the pressure on that defence. And with Kabak and Nat Phillips in defence, you have to argue or think if a goal goes in, the nerve's going to set in there. And there is no experience at the back. Obviously, you got Robbo and Trent, and they'll probably be told to not bomb forward as much. But the centre back pairing it's going to be crucial. But everyone watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. As I said, Sauls will be here soon. He'll be here when he's finished his preview. As I say, he'll be doing the PSG Barcelona game. But until then, you got me. You got me doing the PSG. You got me doing Liverpool Leipzig. So it should be a good one. I'm hoping for goals all over the place. That's what I want. I want just goals, and more goals. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, the Liverpool lineup though. Who is H. Davies? I have absolutely no idea who he is. Absolutely no clue at all. I'm not being harsh. I just don't know who he is. So if someone could tell me who H. Davies is on that Liverpool substitute bench. I doubt you'll see him tonight, but that's the defensive injuries that Liverpool are dealing with. The defensive injuries of absolutely almost everyone injured. Obviously, Fabinho is back today, and Klopp did rest, obviously, Trent, Mane, Thiago, I think, got rested. He rested a lot of players for the game against Fulham. And was that the wrong thing to do? I mean, you could argue easily it was the wrong thing to do. I mean, this game, not that it's finished, but you're more comfortable. And Leipzig play very much a way that Liverpool like. The teams are coming out. We've got RB Leipzig and Liverpool both coming out at the same time. Gini Wijnaldum obviously leading Liverpool out. It's going to be an interesting game. Definitely will be an interesting game. It's probably the more interesting of the two. If I'm being brutally honest with you, it is probably the better of the two games. Obviously, we'll wait for Sauls to arrive, who will be covering the PSG Barcelona game. I will keep you updated on the score there whilst I'm on my own. There's the 4-1 aggregate lead, though. That's going to be key. But there is plenty of banter, because you would have, if you tuned into the Watchalong versus Liverpool-Chelsea, the reaction of me and Sauls when we saw Mohamed Salah was being substituted off for Oxlade-Chamberlain, it was borderline hysterical laughter. If I'm being brutally honest, it was brutal. But RB Leipzig, they know that obviously they're also in the same stadium. Remember, not at Anfield due to travel restrictions and all of that. So a lot of the teams around are playing different locations, obviously, especially if you're meeting a team from England. So yeah, you've got that. MSC saying Leipzig 3, Liverpool 0. Heard it here first. Salah being subbed off reminds me of another reaction. Well, there's been a lot of reactions. You have to definitely go into that one with a little bit more detail. But also a warning, if Gini Wijnaldum gets booked tonight, he will miss the next game in the Champions League. And with all the injuries Liverpool have currently got, that would be a big miss. That would be a huge miss. It would be ridiculous. Obviously, you got Neco Williams, Reece Williams. You've got two Davies. One of the Davies is a goalkeeper. That helps. I'm presuming that MSC saying, am I watching? Am I in the wrong channel? Nah, mate, I don't think you are. But I have got a very short memory. I've been doing a lot. Salah being subbed off reminds me of another reaction. Is it the one of Dom Martial? You've lost me. You've truly, Matt. You've truly managed to confuse my poor little head. My poor little head is definitely. I'm trying to think now. I mean, Milner came on. That was hilarious as well. Oh, now, yeah. Now I get it. Sonny's channel. Yeah. No, see, mate, how am I meant to remember that? Yes, the one where he's saying he's switching the. Is he on the wrong channel? That's the one. Am I in the wrong? Yeah. Mate, it's been a long day. Trust me. What's your score prediction for Leipzig? I'm not confident with Liverpool. I'm not. Obviously, the no fans. I know Mane is currently praying to God, but I don't think God can help them, if I'm being brutally honest. Leipzig are going to tear them to pieces. I think it'll probably be 3-0 Leipzig. The defense looks weak. The keeper is obviously Alisson has had many personal issues, and obviously all condolences go out to him and his family. But I mean, he's simply just in some terrible form right now. But we are about to kick off. We are literally about to kick off in the Liverpool game. RB Leipzig is already the PSG game is already kicked off, and at the Puskas Arena is kicked off. It has kicked off. Liverpool playing in a all red strip, Leipzig in an all white strip. It's also kicked off at the Parc des Princes, where Well, we shall see. We'll see who wins that game. Barcelona have to get 4 goals. They have to get 4 because PSG got a goal, the away goal, crucially. Trent with the ball hits it long straight away, and straight away you can see that Leipzig line is deep. I said this would always happen. The Leipzig line would always drop back after the first game. I am clearly straight away it has. We'll obviously have to wait and see if that carries on throughout the whole game. Liverpool are kicking from right to left, Leipzig left to right, and we'll see what we've got. Liverpool are looking to attack on the right hand side. A great ball, but cut out by the Leipzig defender. Trust me, names are not going to be my strong point. Names today, unless it's an English name, is not going to be my strong point. And that looked like Salah trying to get onto the ball there, but straight away the keeper's having absolutely none of it. Absolutely none of it. Trent is going to take the throw in. It's deep in the Leipzig half. Obviously, I thought Leipzig would attack more than Liverpool, but in the first minute, it is all Liverpool attacks, and Leipzig can get the ball away and running on the left-hand side towards the halfway line. Liverpool intercept that, and it is to that looks like Nat Phillips. No, it was Robertson. Now to Nathaniel Phillips. It's an interesting tactical battle between these guys because Nagelsmann knows Klopp, and yeah, so it's very much like that. Nat Phillips has got a massive hat on his head, got like a black bandage. Obviously, we did see that he had some blood in the Fulham game on his head, so it could be something to do with that. Gino Wijnaldum, he finds Thiago. Thiago, Thiago should have took that. He should have took it. Obviously, confidence is very low for Thiago, but what a chance. In the first 3 minutes, Liverpool have a huge chance to take the lead in this leg and to get a 3-0 aggregate lead. I mean, they're just showing a replay, and I frankly don't know why he's not taking this. Both centre-backs are closing in, but he could, if he hits that first time, he's got the ability. He's definitely got the ability to hit that first time on the edge of the area centrally as well. Test the keeper. The keeper could be cold. The keeper is going to be cold. He hasn't had many touches. Test the keeper straight away. Test the keeper. You could have got lucky, but they don't, and Leipzig do survive. But straight away, Leipzig could have been carved open there like roast turkey at Christmas. But Liverpool, I mean, that's the confidence issue that Liverpool have got right now. They are now attacking with Robbo on the left-hand side. Robbo, but that is intercepted by Upamecano. And that is Nat Phillips. Or, yeah, that looks like Nat Phillips. Someone's got a massive, great big bandage on the head. Or it might have been Kabak. I don't know. One of the two. It was a Liverpool centre-back, right? I know that much for a fact. It was Kabak. It was Kabak, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. It looks like Kabak. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Everyone watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Share the link on all your socials. Get as many people in here as possible. I will be joined by Sauls soon, who will be covering the Barcelona, the PSG Barcelona game. Still 0-0 at the Parc des Princes. And that is Mane. Liverpool are trying to play a possession-based game by the looks of it. Fabinho, the good thing for Liverpool is Fabinho is in the midfield. Robbo finds Jota, who finds Kabak. A long ball there, and Salah trying to intercept it in midair, but wasn't quite getting there in front of the. Oh, Liverpool. Offside. Yeah, majorly offside. It was so far offside, it was not even funny. Yeah. Well, a high Liverpool line, and guess what? a high Liverpool line, and he's about 5-6 yards ahead of them. Again, there are warning shots for both sides. To be honest with you, warning side shots for Leipzig could have been carved open by Thiago, or was carved open. Didn't take a chance though, and a shot for Liverpool and Mane there kicking it over the bar. He might have been offside, so I'm not sure if it would have counted. But there is some warning. There's some warning shots. Oh, that would have been extremely close. It might have been his head, just his head that was offside there, but he shot it over the bar anyway. Leipzig playing out from the back, a very high press from Liverpool, from Mane. And now Leipzig, and no one there, so that's going to be an easy one for Alisson to. Oh, Alisson having to clear that. Sort of into the Leipzig dugout, but straight away that long ball over the Liverpool defense causing them issues, and if it carries on like that all night, then we're going to have some issues. That's a fact. I won't have issues. Liverpool Football Club will have the issues. That is a fact and a half. Nat Phillips booting the ball high, but only as far as the Leipzig midfielder. Can't quite get past Fabinho, but that Gini Wijnaldum give it. Basically, Gini Wijnaldum there is kicking the ball, but it was basically a through ball to a Leipzig striker. A very, very, very shocking passage of play there. Mane, the one who's been fouled. Yeah, Mane, the one fouled, but yeah, it looked to me that Wijnaldum just did a lovely through ball to an RB Leipzig player. I couldn't tell you which one, but it was an RB Leipzig player, and not the smartest of moves from Wijnaldum, and a little bit of dodgy defending from Leipzig, very dodgy defending. But Liverpool looking, it's sort of end-to-end stuff at the moment, end-to-end stuff, and the guy that came on midway through the tie in the first leg, playing a right back, I think, or something like that. I've absolutely no idea who he is. I do remember his face, though. I remember his face because he did a madness against United, I'm pretty sure. But Liverpool intercept the ball there, and it's going to be a cross from the right-hand side, and that's going to be a goal kick. Is it a goal kick? Yes, it is. Jota not quite able to get onto that. It is still Barcelona still drawing at PSG, still 0-0. Barcelona need an early goal. That's a fact, just like we need an early goal for Leipzig here. But we've got Gini Wijnaldum, arguably the greatest Liverpool captain ever to have graced planet Earth, and arguably possibly the greatest ever midfielder that Liverpool have ever had in Gini Wijnaldum. What a player that man is. A fantastic player. And I know that Tom, the guy that comes on here regularly, absolutely adores Gini Wijnaldum, as does all Liverpool fans to Firmino. Well, I'm not sure if he was on the bench. I should probably check if he was on the bench. He might be injured, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like he's injured. He's not on the bench. Harvey Davies, a goalkeeper, is on the bench. But there's no out-and-out striker on the bench. Oh, I mean, you got Divock Origi. You got Divock Origi if shit hit, if shit really hits the fan. You got Divock Origi. 10 minutes into the games here, still 0-0 in both games. PSG 0, Barcelona 0, and it is Liverpool 0, RB Leipzig 0. It has finished in the Premier League. We probably should cover that. It finished 5-2 to Man City. Obviously, a comeback from RB Leipzig with a great opportunity inside the box. A lot of pinball going along and not quite able to do it. And Salah's going to break on the right-hand side. There's no support in the middle, and Upamecano is biting at his legs. Be careful, Salah will dive like a salmon. He'll start flopping around like a salmon on a live fish that's just been taken out of the water. a through ball there, but the keeper is going to keep that. It did finish 5-2 to Man City. Obviously, City losing the derby at the Etihad on Sunday, lost 2-0 to Manchester United. It was De Bruyne with 2 goals, Riyad Mahrez with 2 goals, and Ilkay Gundogan with a goal in the 45th minute, or 45 plus 3. Goals from James Ward-Prowse and Shea Adams with the goals for Southampton. So City do extend that gap at the top of the league by now 14 points again. They have played an extra game, though, than Manchester United, so that could be dropped back down to 11 points with, I think it's 9 games to go. So heating up there, and United are 4 points ahead of Chelsea and West Ham. They are 6 points ahead, but West Ham have a game in hand. That could be dropped down to 3. If West Ham win their game in hand, they jump Chelsea, which will be quite remarkable. Other games going on. Barnsley, it is 0-0 against Wayne Rooney's Derby County. But obviously, we're going to get back to the action of Liverpool, Leipzig, and keeping an eye on at the Parc des Princes with PSG versus Barcelona. As I say, Sauls will be joining us soon, hopefully, for to cover the PSG versus Barcelona game. But Liverpool with the ball here. We're having well, Liverpool are sort of trying to break down Leipzig, but I'm not sure how well that's going for them at the moment. It's not going too well. And that looks like that's going to be a free kick to Leipzig. And they're demanding that Robbo gets a yellow card. They are demanding that the angry Scot gets a yellow card. I mean, it was quite a vicious tackle. Basically just pushes him over, pushes him on the floor. It was quite a brutal tackle. I'm only joking. It was absolutely nothing. But they are asking for the yellow cards of like some Leipzig players. So you can sense that they want to try and, I mean, get someone sent off might be an idea. A great switch of play, but Trent is going to pick up the ball in the Leipzig half. He finds Jota. And Jota caught with the ball. And Leipzig, I mean, that was a bit of a heavy first touch, and they chuck it out for a throw-in. A throw-in to Liverpool. Deep in the Leipzig half. Sabitzer is just pulling up his socks. He's putting his socks up. Robbo is going to take the throw-in. He gets Jota, and that'll be another throw-in to. Oh no, it's going to be it looks like a throw-in to Leipzig. It does look like there's going to be a throw-in to Leipzig. Gini Wijnaldum looking at his captain's armband, going, "I'm just too good for this club." That's clear to see. Gini Wijnaldum does think he is bigger than Liverpool Football Club. We know that for a fact. Adams is going to take the throw-in for Leipzig. Not a lot of movement, but it's a long throw to Sabitzer. But Thiago intercepts the ball, but can't quite get it to a Liverpool player. It's a bit of pinball from Leipzig. And that will be a free kick. It didn't look like a free kick from here, but the referee is definitely given a free kick. Handball, they're saying. I'm not sure I'd say that's handball, but obviously the Liverpool players demanding a handball. Gini Wijnaldum keeps looking at his armband going, "Boss, am I really meant to have that? I'm leaving the club soon." But he is apparently meant to have that. He was voted in by the players. A bit like X Factor. It's how they decide the captains. Trent is going to be the one that takes the free kick here. He's going to whip it in. They've got both centre backs forward, Kabak and Nat Phillips. Trent with the free kick. Oh, and a great punch there. A fantastic punch. And that is a free kick, but it is Mane that's just got a punch to the face. The keeper came out and collected absolutely everything, including Mane's facial features. She got absolutely punched in the face. Mane is I mean, they're trying to get Upamecano trying to drag Mane up a bit. He's going to take a seat. I mean, the Leipzig players do need to realise that it is a head injury, and all head injuries need to be looked at. So they shouldn't be doing that. But the keeper has come out and absolutely collected everyone in his path. It looked like a good free kick, and yeah, the keeper just absolutely takes out Mane, and Mane just on the floor. Mane looks like he's okay. The Liverpool medical staff are on the pitch now. They're just going to check out the head injury. Obviously, it is a head injury. You don't want to be you want to make sure that they're all okay. He's smiling. He does look like he's all right. He does look like he's going to be okay, and will be able to carry on. I'm not impressed by the Leipzig players trying to drag him up by the scruff of his neck. I thought that was just highly insensitive. And don't forget, obviously, head injuries are definitely something that we need to keep an eye on. There's been obviously far too many head injuries and deaths that have resulted in head injuries. So we have to be very careful with any sort of injury like that. But Mane looks absolutely fine and is running back onto the pitch already. A very fluid front three for Liverpool today of obviously Salah, Jota and Mane. So they can just all sort of switch over. Jota on the right-hand side now. No, Salah on the right, Jota through the middle, Mane on the left. It's currently how they're lining up. But Leipzig not able to break Liverpool down. This is probably suiting Liverpool, if I'm being honest. No real attacks coming from the Leipzig team at the moment. And he struggles to keep that in play, but he does manage to keep it in play. And Leipzig are going to try and make mount an attack. Early goal for Leipzig, crucial. And it will, if Leipzig get the first goal here, Liverpool then start to really get on their toes and the nerves start to happen. So, but we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But obviously, first 17 minutes in, still 0-0 in both games. They best not both stay 0-0, or I will be very, very, very angry. That is a fact. Leipzig with a chance here, edge of the area, and tackled by Fabinho, but Leipzig still with the ball. Sabitzer with the ball, and that's going to be a Leipzig throw-in. It's very windy. It's very windy. Upper Meccano at the ball. Obviously, Upper Meccano will be going to Bayern Munich in the summer. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on there. But yeah, it will definitely be an interesting game here at the moment. Definitely a little bit interesting. Liverpool desperately don't want to concede that first goal. Salah with the ball. Don't put your foot anywhere near him in the penalty area. He will jump like a salmon. That's a fact, and that will be a Leipzig. Leipzig have conceded a corner. No thumbs up from Thiago there. No thumbs up from Thiago. A great overlapping one from Trent, and that'll be a. Klopp is so mad. Why is he angry? That was a very good overlapping one. He just couldn't get the final pass. Klopp looks like he needs to calm down. Have a hot milk and think about your actions. Oh, what a save. What a save. The Leipzig keeper having to keep the ball out of the net from Jota. What a save. Very, very good cross in from Trent. Keeper having to be alert. Jota the first head up there and not quite able to do it. Short corner taken for Liverpool. I don't like short corners. Just get it in. Just get it in. Liverpool not a good enough team to be doing short corners, in my opinion. And now Leipzig were on the break. And it's a good break. And that is not a that was lucky. Alisson misjudging the flight of the ball there, letting it go past him. Luckily, one of his teammates was there to clear it up for him, because if not, a Leipzig player was on the end of that, and that could have been 1-0 to Leipzig, and that would have been 2-1 on aggregate. And Leipzig with a crucial away goal, but they will need 2 goals tonight to take this game to extra time. Obviously, we saw a huge game in the Champions League last night between Juventus and Porto. That was a game and a half, wasn't it? Porto finally getting through on aggregate there. They weren't for the triumph for Juventus, but we'll have to see if Pirlo keeps his job after that. But we're 20 minutes into the game here. and it is still 0-0. But there's been a couple of good chances for Liverpool, but also a couple of good chances for Leipzig as well. So chances for both sides. So we'll have to wait and see. Still 0-0 between PSG and Barcelona. Some of the stats coming out there. Barcelona dominating possession. They've had 8 shots, but only 2 of them on target. They've had 4 corners. Barcelona technically are on a, well, they are on a 4-game unbeaten run, and PSG on a 3-game unbeaten run. So lots to play for there, but Barcelona need a couple of goals before halftime just to really make it scary. But don't forget, Barcelona will have to get 4 goals. 3 will not be enough because of PSG's all-important away goals. And when I say all-important, all 4 of them. So Barcelona will need 4 goals to take that. Well, they'll win it. If they get 4 goals, they are through. If it finishes 4-1, they'll go to extra time. But Barcelona, minimum of 4 goals needed. Leipzig need a minimum of 2 goals. They need a minimum of 2 goals, and that is only to force it to extra time. Liverpool, obviously, of the 2 away goals, obviously at the same stadium, but it was Liverpool that got the away goals last game, but RB Leipzig with an attack here on the left-hand side. Not sure what is going on here. It's definitely been interesting. Leipzig with they're putting a long ball. They're trying to put it over the Liverpool defence, but not quite working. A very poor clearance from Liverpool there, and that is a free kick to RB Leipzig. Thiago giving a free kick. It looks like he's got a broken finger. No thumbs up from Thiago. Looks like a handball has been given against Thiago. No thumbs up, though. 0 thumbs up, which is a shame. But that is a huge shame. No thumbs up per 90 for Thiago at the moment. A dangerous opportunity for the RB Leipzig free kick on I wouldn't say on the edge of the area, but it's dangerous if you can get a good ball in. Interesting that they're not going for a left footer, because I'd probably say a left footer with someone running onto it would be better, but it's going to be a right footer, lofts it in, and that is defended very well by Liverpool, and they finally get out of trouble. Thiago with a great ball, setting Mane off. Mane 1-on-1. Can Mane do it? Mane does it, and what a save. Oh no, they've got out of that. Just. That is going to be a free kick to Leipzig, but Salah has let his team down, let the Liverpool fans down. Not quite able to put the ball in the back of the net. A very good piece of play from Thiago, sort of like a double jump kick. He jumped in the middle of the air. It was Salah that they put through. It was Salah, but he couldn't quite do it. Mane just headbutts the ball into the floor. And then it looked like, but Salah should really be putting that away. Hits it directly at the keeper. Mane heads it into the floor. And then Salah boots someone in the face. Probably should be a yellow card. I'm surprised the other player didn't fall to the floor like a flopping salmon, because it was Salah. A shot, not quite able to get that ball through past Robertson. But Liverpool looking very dangerous on the counter-attack. But again, 0 goals for Liverpool at the moment. They've had a couple of good chances. Jota had the ball now. That's defended away. And Thiago with a bicycle kick, and the keeper is able to save that quite easily. A little bit of excitement there at the Picas Arena. Obviously, I think they're in Hungary. And Poulsen is going to keep running. He's having a running race with Nat Phillips, and that's not going to get past Robertson again. And that will be a throw-in to Leipzig. The Leipzig keeper definitely having to be on his toes. You had Thiago with a bicycle kick. I mean, all the excitement is now happening in this game. Still 0-0 between PSG and Barcelona. But everyone watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and please share the stream on all your socials. Let's get as many people in here as possible, and get your comments in, because I want to interact with you whilst we're watching this, and get your score predictions. Obviously, 25 minutes gone in the first half, and it's still 0-0. Still 0-0. Liverpool with the better chances so far in the game, but nothing to show for it. Very much like a Liverpool home game, if I'm being brutally honest. And that's going to be a corner to RB Leipzig. Trent not able to prevent the corner from going, prevent it from being a corner. So this is where Leipzig could be more dangerous. They're sending all the big men up. Upamecano, they're all getting into position. Corner's going to be taken from the left-hand side for Leipzig. Swung in, and that one is going absolutely nowhere. That's well over the bar. It looked like Poulsen. Remember, Poulsen is the guy that deliberately and maliciously got Harry Maguire sent off. So forever, he is never welcome in England. A lot of hatred towards that guy. Plays for Denmark, I'm pretty sure. They're just showing the Salah chance again. And you have to think, apparently a world-class player is Salah. Apparently Salah is a world-class player, but he should be scoring that. Put it into the corners, not directly at the keeper. Salah, obviously, a very poor player, in my opinion. World-class to my ass is my opinion on Mohamed Salah. Don't rate him at all. I think he's overrated, if I'm being brutally honest. Goal merchant. That's what we call him, a goal merchant. Leipzig are gonna have another chance, but not getting past Fabinho like that. Let's be real now. You're not gonna get anywhere near Fabinho like that. It's interesting that Liverpool don't assign their players proper shirt numbers like 1 to 11. I suppose that's probably a bit outdated now, 1 to 11. You get favourite numbers and all that, but I've always wondered that because obviously Robbo has got number 26 shirt from when he first arrived at Liverpool, I think. Can't remember who arrived first, Robertson or Fabinho. But I've always assumed that the person on the left back gets the number 3, but modern day football suggests otherwise. I remember back in the day where you didn't. Well, I don't remember it completely, but I remember when it used to be 1 to 11, especially when I played. Didn't manage to get a player at a high standard. The game is slowly phasing out a little bit here, in the Parc des Princes as well. Nothing going on there. We'll still obviously. We'll still obviously be looking. I'll have a little gander on the stats there. But still 0-0 over here. Still 0-0 at the Parc des Princes. Barcelona really dominating play. You can see Poch has told PSG players to sort of sit back a little bit. It's 10 shots to Barcelona compared to 3 from PSG. Liverpool with a corner on the right-hand side, though. So Liverpool with a corner. He's going to whip it in from Robbo. A beautiful ball. Not enough on the header from... It was Jota again. Jota with the header, but not getting enough on it at all to phase the keeper. The keeper just calmly collecting it. Throws it out to the right wing. And... we'll see what they can do. Everyone watching, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and get your comments in, get your score predictions in. I wanna chat with you whilst we're watching this. But yeah, it's certainly been an interesting first half. Chances, and there is a goal. There is a goal, and that is the tie done for Barcelona. They will not get back into this now. It is Mbappe with a penalty. It's PSG 1, Barcelona 0, 5-1 on aggregate. And I said before the game, it was a slow burning fire, and now someone's just got a huge bucket of water and has chucked it all over the fire. A penalty. I don't know much about it. I'm sure I'll see the highlights at half time, so I'll be able to talk it through a bit more there. But a penalty converted by Kylian Mbappe, and it is 1-0 to PSG, 5-1 on aggregate. Barcelona now definitely need 4 just to take it to added time. So to take it to extra time, they need 4 goals. They've had a lot of chances. Nagelsmann just telling his Sabitzer he wants something else done, I presume. But Liverpool having to defend a little bit more here. Kabak looking a bit rough today. Kabak's looking a bit rough. Leipzig finding plenty of space on the left-hand side from them. Can they get across in? It's getting to the... Oh, shot there. And cleanly taken by Alisson. Wasn't going to get beat from that range. But you just don't know with this Liverpool side. They're in such bad form that you just never know. You absolutely never know. It was going in, but Alisson could have been beaten. Could have easily been beaten, but he wasn't quite gonna get beaten from that range. But a great opportunity for Leipzig, and they're just showing the 1-0 penalty on the screen there. But Leipzig are through. Leipzig are through, and that's going to be offside. That will be offside. They shoot, and that's just wide by Forsberg. A great opportunity to make that 1-0. Liverpool carved open. That centre-back pairing carved open for about the 3rd time tonight. But Leipzig just not able to make it count. Very close from Forsberg to try and get it in. Inches wide. But Nagelsmann won't be too disappointed. His team are creating the chances, but there is only so long that they can hold out and not get a goal. Mane on the floor. He's holding his ankle. He's like, don't know if I can do it. Oh, it did look a bit nasty. It did look a bit nasty. Studs on the ankle. But no, we're coming up to the 33rd minute in the Liverpool game. Still 0-0 here. 1-0 between PSG and Barcelona. They need 4 goals just to take it to extra time. Big ass for Barcelona that don't look like they can score 1 goal against. They've got 1 goal, but it doesn't look like they can score many. Messi, don't know what he's doing. And did you know that it'll be the first time since 2005 that we haven't had Messi or Ronaldo in a quarter-final of a Champions League game? Absolute madness. The end of an era is coming. It's a shame, but there is a new era coming in with Haaland and Mbappe, arguably are 2 most sought-out talents in this next generation coming through. That's Haaland and Mbappe. Slightly different to Messi and Neymar. Mbappe is built like a beast. Mbappe is a very, very talented player. And could we see both of them in the Premier League soon? I know Liverpool were linked with Mbappe. Can they really get him now if they don't get the Champions League? They have to win this competition or get top 4. If not, kiss Mbappe away. That won't be happening. What's going on here? Leipzig is just a bit of a sort of head volleyball. That's how best way to describe it. They're just heading it to each other. Leipzig would ideally want a goal going into halftime. As I said, hopefully Sauls will be here soon so that he'll be able to cover the Barcelona PSG game. Leipzig on the attack again on the left-hand side. They might want to try and get a ball in, but Liverpool defending very, very well. Every single man behind the ball. This is Burnley football now. This is Burnley. Burnley Football Club, and not a good enough ball there. And Liverpool have a goal kick, and Burnley style football. This is. I mean, I've never seen a team drop so far, so quickly. It's absolutely madness. retaining almost all of their team. In fact, in the entirety of their team, barring Dejan Lovren, who arguably wasn't a huge part of the Liverpool team last season. Obviously, I know they're without Van Dijk and Gomez and Matip, but get over it. You have to get over it quite quickly. But Liverpool on the break again here. Can he feed Salah in? He does feed Salah in, but Salah with a very bad first touch there. Can't quite do anything to stop it. And but Liverpool retain possession. The high press from Leipzig, and if Liverpool lose a ball in one dodgy place, you can almost assume it'll be 1-0. But right now it is still 0-0. Another goal for Liverpool that kills the tie. A goal for Leipzig. Liverpool start shitting themselves, and Leipzig with another chance here on the left-hand side. Liverpool having to defend very carefully. You give away a penalty, that's just asking for an easy invite. Leipzig are sort of playing it short to each other. No long balls. They're not risking getting hit on the counter. Lots of bodies in one place. So a very congested sort of second half for Liverpool. Absolutely everyone behind the ball. Whenever Leipzig attack, there's just Liverpool players all around them. Again on the left hand side, whipping a ball, mate. Whipping a ball. He does whip in a ball. That's defended very well by Robertson. But Leipzig with the ball, but poor first touches, but Leipzig managed to intercept the ball back, and Liverpool defending again. And this is probably the most sustained pressure that Liverpool have been on throughout the whole game. So yeah, throughout the whole game, this is arguably their sort of the most sustained pressure they've been. But we'll have to wait and see if Leipzig can make any pay. Because at the end of the day, they're getting the chances. They're just not taking anything. Again on the left-hand side. This time they need to be quicker. They need to move quicker, do things quicker, but they're not. Liverpool, it gives them time to regroup, and a very poor pass there. It's 1-1. And believe it or not, Lionel Messi brings the first goal of the night for Barcelona. He brought the first goal of the night last game as well. It is 1-1, 5-2 on aggregate, 3 more goals for Barcelona. That will go to added time, and we will be here until both games are finished. We'll also be here tomorrow for the match reaction of Manchester United versus AC Milan. We'll also be here for the match reaction of Olympiacos versus Arsenal, a rematch of the last year's round of 32 between Olympiacos and Arsenal, where Arsenal spectacularly were chucked out of the competition by Olympiacos. So we'll be covering both games of them tomorrow. Friday, we'll have the Liverpool show, the Gunners show, and the United show. They'll all be very quick. It'll be one after the other. There'll be about an hour show each. Because at the end of the day, I am also going to be on Forward Watch on Friday, putting all of my forwards in there. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night. Lots of games to be covering, lots of shows on Friday. RJ will be back here with the United show at 8 o'clock. I will also be there as a panelist talking all things Manchester United, probably having a little bit more of a deeper review of the AC Milan game in the Europa League at Old Trafford, I think it is. At least I assume it is. Liverpool obviously having to go to Hungary for their home game probably benefits them not being at Anfield if we're being honest. But it sort of died down. There's 4 minutes of a game to go, so we'll wait and see what goes on there. Leipzig with a great chance. It looked like he may have been offside, but it doesn't matter. It's defended very nicely anyway. Advantage played. Liverpool on the break now with Jota. Diego Jota. He's found space. It's 1-on-1. Shoots, keeper saves. Very good save. Upamecano clears the ball away. Very dangerous. I'm not sure how the earth he got through all of that. And that'll be a Leipzig free kick, a Liverpool foul by the looks of Genie Wijnaldum, the one committing the foul. But yeah, it's certainly not the easiest. I mean, a good block there from. They're just showing a block from Trent. Oh, and they're showing how Diego Jota managed to get past about 2 Leipzig defenders at one point. Leipzig not being caught out just yet. Keeper's having a great game. I really rate the keeper from Leipzig, but there's a Leipzig player down. He's still down. Referee's not giving anything. Oh, it's Poulsen. Poulsen, obviously the guy that deliberately and maliciously got Harry Maguire sent off. So he can stay on the ground. I don't care about him. I have zero affinity to that prick. And get in there now, Phillips. You headbutt him. I quite like to see that. Not that I'm violent. I just think he's a dick. But it's currently obviously 1-1 between PSG and Barcelona. It's still 0-0 here between Liverpool and Leipzig. It's a pretty boring game. I'm not going to lie. There have been chances for both sides, but neither side really taken them, if I'm being brutally honest with you. The PSG, obviously, they're comfortably in the lead on aggregate 5-2, but that's not to say it will stay 5-2. Obviously, there have been some times where, well, I think it was last year when I know these guys had a similar one, and it didn't end very well for them. Referee doesn't give a free kick, but Leipzig are on the break here again on the left hand side. They are attacking that left, and that is high, wide, and utterly shocking. Nagelsmann's got a fair few coats with him, just in case he gets cold. He's currently wearing a white t-shirt with a black jacket. And now he also has a red puffer jacket on the bench as well. Both managers looking fairly content. Nagelsmann not as content as Jurgen. Jurgen looking much more content than Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann looking a little bit frustrated there. They've had a couple of chances, but nothing spectacular. But they'll certainly be wanting to try and knock Liverpool out of the Champions League. They will need 2 goals just to take it to added time. And that will be a free kick to Liverpool. Diego Jota put on the floor by Sabitzer. Sabitser's like, do you want to fight, mate? That is literally, Sabitzer looked like he wants to fight with Diego Jota. If I was Jota, I would not get into that fight on my own. Genie Wijnaldum's there. I'll definitely bring him. He looks like a big lad. Mane just sort of, it's getting a bit more physical. Referee allowing a lot of things to go. Normally, if you just breathe on a player, it's a free kick in Europe, but not so much. And Kabak with a long ball forward. Mane's not getting his head onto that. He absolutely won't get his head onto that. And Liverpool are able to get away. Well, no, Leipzig are able to get away. 44 minutes into the game. Still 0-0 here. I mean, it has the entertainment side of this is pretty damn low. Not gonna, I wouldn't lie to you guys. It is pretty damn low. And that'll be a free kick to Leipzig. Nat Phillips body checking Forsberg as we approach halftime. He was body checked by Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips not letting him get away there. And Nat Phillips still with that sort of Terry Butcher style black bandage on his head. Obviously, Terry Butcher's was white bandage with, well, when I say white, I mean red. There's pretty much all of his blood went onto it. But you could always say that Terry Butcher was all blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe not made tears, a lot of blood and sweat though. But that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. 3 minutes of added time. No, 1 minute of added time. Can never tell with that clock from Champions League. Make sure you all get your Heinekens in. Champions League obviously sponsored by Heineken. A great opportunity there from Leipzig, but nothing quite being able to be done there. And Alisson will take his time with this free kick. Well, when I say free kick, I mean goal kick. You know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean. You made it. You made it. Liverpool, they're just going to try and keep it in the air for as long as possible. They don't want any counter-attacks. Gini Wijnaldum with the ball, hit long by Robertson. Salah, not quite able to get onto that. And, oh, shit! Holy mother of Jesuses. Some absolutely horrific defending from guess who? Dayot Upamecano. Shit defending. Absolutely downright horrific. Basically passing it to Diego Jota. Salah handballing the ball. I mean, what in God's name was Upamecano thinking? Lack of communication between him and his goalkeeper. That is it here. It is still 0-0. But Upamecano is damn lucky it's not 1-0 Liverpool. Very lucky boy is Upamecano. And it's here the Parc des Princes. It's Liverpool 0, Leipzig 0. And at the Parc des Princes, it's PSG 1, Barcelona 1. Goals from Mbappe, 30-minute penalty. Lionel Messi for Barcelona getting a goal on the 37th minute. At this precise moment, it will be Liverpool and PSG that go through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And that will be Leipzig and Barcelona heading out. Obviously, last night we saw Sevilla and Juventus heading out of the cup. Europa League starting tomorrow. We'll be here for the match reaction between Arsenal and AC Milan. United, AC Milan and Olympiacos Arsenal. Some interesting games there. Can Ollie get the job done? Obviously, United getting a new director of football. A new director of football in, which should be very good for them. It'll be a very good a good one. I am excited. Very, very excited. Just reading a couple of things on Twitter. There might not be a Gooner show this week. There might not be. We'll have to wait and see. There will not be a Gooner show this weekend, which will be a shame. It absolutely will be a shame. But it is going to be, obviously... so, yeah, it certainly is going to be an interesting one. And big up to everyone watching. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. It's certainly going to be an interesting one. Will definitely be an interesting game. I look forward to it, and we shall see. Certainly be a interesting one, but as I said, please leave a like on the video. But a pretty boring game. I won't lie to you. It's been a pretty boring game so far. But yeah, we're hoping for a more entertaining game. If I'm being brutally honest, a more entertaining game would be ideal. But so far, no cigars for either side. But that's just the way it is. It's a slow burner, is probably what they say. A slow burner indeed. But so far, Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Barcelona 1-1 at the moment. So at the moment, Liverpool and PSG will go through, and you'll see Barcelona and RB Leipzig knocked out of the Champions League, which I'm sure for them will be very upsetting. I'm hoping for more goals. That is exactly what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for some goals. Some entertainment would be ideal, because I'm not going to lie to you, it's been a pretty boring game. Nothing much really happened. Chris saying we've wasted a lot of chances. This game should be put to bed, really. Nat Phillips is brilliant, no nonsense. I really want to win. I don't want us scraping through. Yeah, I'd totally agree with that. Sonny saying unlucky we haven't scored, but Nat Phillips to go. Look, Nat Phillips has been one of your best players. He has simply been one of your best players. Thiago in the first half having a great opportunity to put Liverpool ahead. Should have just taken the shot. In my opinion, should have just taken the chance. Salah with a great chance as well. Missed chances from Liverpool, if I'm being brutally honest. A lot of missed chances. Will you come to pay for that sort of later on? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Liverpool have looked the better team. They've looked the stronger team, but we'll have to wait and see. But obviously, with the other game that's going on in France, it is currently 1-1. Barca heading out. Rio Ferdinand's got a tie on as well. He has got a tie on. It is good to see. They're just showing the chances that Liverpool have had, and they've had plenty. Plenty of chances. Salah's chance was golden. If he takes that chance just a little bit better, that first touch is crucial. If he takes that, that's 1-0, and that's game put to bed. Also, big up Sonny. It'll be interesting to see what your goal reactions are going to be, if there are any goal reactions. That's the interesting thing, Sonny. What do you do if there's no goals? You just get to see you rage at something, maybe him walking out. Jota with they're just showing the chance that Jota had. Very big chance missed there by Diego Jota. Salah missing a chance. Thiago with a bad chance. Leipzig have had their chances, just simply nowhere near clinical enough. But they've had chances. They've had more than enough chances. But it still remains Liverpool 0, Leipzig 0. But it certainly will be more interesting, hopefully, in the second half. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a more entertaining second half. I'm not doing very well on these watch-alongs, if I'm being brutally honest. Picking games are not my strong point. I know I did a watch-along for Manchester Derby. That was somewhat entertaining. I did Wolves Villa the previous day or something like that. That was horrific. That was absolutely downright horrific. Some of the things Dom said on that watch along was just hard to do. It was hard to hear. But make sure you check out them. They were definitely, the Wolves Villa one was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. It was just basically 3 or 4 mates just sort of sat around a table in a pub, just having banter with each other. It was great. Nagelsmann looking very happy. I see Jurgen. Yeah, I mean they are the best of mates, aren't they? Nah, they're just both German, aren't they? That is simply how it is. But I'm going to take a little break, so I'm going to play you the intro to the Liverpool one, because we are watching Liverpool. So enjoy this, and we'll be back in about a minute or two. gets people welcome back, managed to top up my wine. Heavy work here, heavy work. But we are just about to do the second half of the Liverpool Leipzig game. Obviously, I'll keep you updated with the PSG Barcelona score. Currently 1-1 over in that game at the Parc des Princes. Mbappe with a great, penalty, which put basically, I thought, the tie to bed. But Lionel Messi have different ideas. But 3 goals needed in the second half for Barcelona to even get added time. That game is the tie of the game, or the tie of the week. I would say PSG Barcelona, but it's not the same Barcelona. Let's not get twisted. Certainly isn't the same Barcelona of recent years. Certainly not for me as good. But over obviously in Hungary it is 0-0, Leipzig 0, Liverpool 0, Liverpool 0, Leipzig 0. Same stadium as they were in for the first leg. But it certainly is going to be an interesting one. Second half, Leipzig do need 2 goals to take it to added time. I'll be here until both ties are finished. Will they both be finished in 90 minutes? I would suspect if the teams that are going through right now go through, it will be done in the 90 minutes. I feel if a team is going to knock one of PSG or Liverpool out, it's going to go to added time. I don't see 3 goals coming in the Liverpool game. I certainly don't see 4 goals for Barcelona in the PSG game. I feel like that would be some bottle job. But PSG have bottled it before with Barcelona. But it's a completely different team. Not completely different, but Messi isn't the same. De Jong isn't the same. De Jong is the same. De Jong's the same, but he's certainly one of the only talents within Barcelona that's got any sort of talent at all. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Obviously, over for the Liverpool Leipzig game, it is certainly going to be interesting. And I mean, who does everyone think will go through? Do anyone think that Liverpool will go through, or do people think that the Leipzig can do it? I personally wouldn't back Leipzig now. I think if Leipzig got an early goal, I would back Leipzig a bit more. An early goal in the second half for Leipzig, and then there's that chance. But not at this precise moment. Not at this precise moment. They're showing the Mbappe penalty, sent the keeper wrong way. Mbappe just absolutely loving life. Lionel Messi of the goal for Barcelona. They're just showing that one now. A very nice goal from Lionel Messi. Very nicely done there. And that's made it as it is. There's some... Oh, Barcelona had a penalty and they missed it. Oh, no. Lionel Messi missing a penalty. Keylor Navas, the chance there. That is bad. I didn't realise that there had been a missed penalty. Oh, it was in the 45th plus 3 minutes. In the 48th minute of the first half. PSG have a missed penalty. They've had to make a substitution after 35 minutes. Firpo on, Mingueza off. There's been quite a few yellow cards in that game as well. Frenkie de Jong has been yellow carded. Langlet has been yellow carded. Mingueza has been yellow carded. And Kawaswa has been yellow carded as well. So that is an interesting one. That is an interesting game. We'll have to wait and see. The Liverpool team are coming out now. Nat Phillips with his Terry Butcher style headband. And we'll be here right till the end of these games. He won't be here for much longer after that. A substitution for Leipzig. We'll wait and see who is coming on and off for Leipzig. Jurgen doesn't look like he's made any changes. He's probably the more happier of the 2 managers. And it is Sorloth on for Campbell. From the looks of it, it is. It looks like maybe possibly an attacking change from Nagelsmann. They have to really do it. It's the second half. They have to do it in the second half. If they don't get 2 goals, they will be out. Fabinho is praying to God or whoever they pray to. Thiago, he's put a thumbs up. We have a thumbs up from Thiago. We love to see the thumbs up from Thiago. Nat Phillips, as I said, with that Terry Butcher style headband. It's certainly going to be an interesting 45 now. And we are off for the second half here between Liverpool and Leipzig. Still 0-0 on the night. 2-0 to Liverpool on aggregate. And it is 1-1 on the day, on the night between PSG and Barcelona. 5-2 on aggregate in favour of PSG. So right now, PSG and Liverpool going through, Leipzig and Barcelona crashing out of the last 16. But Liverpool are going to be hoping for that early goal. That early goal is crucial. But they haven't taken their chances. But luckily for them, neither have RB Leipzig. And obviously, we await what happens in France between PSG. They're still waiting. Obviously, they had 3 minutes of added time, and we only had 1 minute of added time. Hence why the teams have come out a bit later. But Leipzig definitely need a goal. They need a goal quickly. And straight away, Leipzig trying to attack again on the left-hand side. Their favoured attacker. Not many on the right, but there's a chance. And can they? No. They cannot, is what I was looking for. The words there. Nat Phillips doing a terrific job. But what's everyone's thoughts on Nat Phillips? Do you think Nat Phillips should stay next season, that is? I think he should. I think he's done enough to be the backup centre-back. I think if you think he's more available than Matip, sell Matip for a bit of money, you might be able to help. Ozan Kabak, I'm not convinced that he should be a Liverpool player next year. But Liverpool on the attack with Jota. Jota trying to do something. Certainly got the pace, obviously, back after his injury. He played against Fulham, where Liverpool lost their 6th game in a row at Anfield. Luckily for Liverpool, that is, they are not at Anfield today. Liverpool are obviously having to travel to the Picus Arena for this game due to travel restrictions due to coronavirus. So Thiago is gonna. It looks like they're trying to hurry things up. There's not many balls littered around. It does look like the sort of one ball in operation sort of thing. Not like obviously in the Premier League where you've got balls dotted around the whole pitch. It does look like it is the one ball, unless that one gets lost into like some seats in row Z. But Leipzig do need an early goal, and they could do it getting a goal pretty damn sharpish in my opinion. Absolutely crucial to do that. But Leipzig, they're going to need an early goal in their second half. The later they leave it, the harder the mission gets for them. The same with Barcelona. They're 2 minutes into their game. So they've just started at the Parc des Princes as well, or the Parc de Paris, whatever you call it. Robertson with a throw-in for Liverpool. Obviously, tomorrow, as I said, we'll be back for the United Milan match reaction and Olympiacos versus Arsenal. We'll be here until both games are finished, so make sure you stay with us and make sure you've liked the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. It is getting a bit windy. It's definitely a bit more windy in my house. I'm just looking around, making sure that curtains aren't flying off. I would be hell of annoyed if they do, especially since I took the chair downstairs. But Liverpool are on the break here, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. We're also joined by Gunnar Sauls. He's made it here for the second half. He also had to jump away, but luckily you're not just going to be hearing my voice in the background is Champions League, because that is what we're doing. PSG 1, Barcelona 1, Liverpool 0, Leipzig 0 at this precise moment. And we shall wait and see what happens between these two teams. Leipzig with the opportunity to try and get in the lead at the moment. They're attacking on the left. They get it more centrally. And then they pass it backwards. This is Burnley-style football, but German. German Burnley football is what we'll call this. German Burnley football. A long ball, they're not going to keep that in. Goal kick to Liverpool. And so far, Leipzig have done absolutely nothing. It's been horrific. But we are joined by Gunnar Sauls. How are we doing, bro?
I am very well. How you doing?
Sick of talking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I've just been talking for a solid hour and 23 minutes. It's been a bit mad. To get a break halfway through, I played the Liverpool intro music so I could have a fag.
Well, what's the Liverpool's game saying? I've not actually watched it. I know it ended 0-0 half time.
Horrific. It's been so pouring.
Can I just say Barcelona have came out with their inner Arsenal, missing every flipping chance possible.
I wanted to ask you about that. I presume you've been watching the other Barcelona game whilst doing the stream.
Yeah, 100%.
What's it been like over there? Because for me, I know Messi missed a penalty, and God knows what, but.
So essentially, obviously, it looks like they have come out to basically come back, and they could have done it actually. They've created multiple chances, even though PSG. I don't know, that penalty was so harsh because it was just like they were running in rhythm, and then his foot just happened to just be there. I get it, it's a penalty. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just thinking it's just so unlucky. But then after that, the attacking, Messi, brilliance. That goal was just out of this world. That was a thunderbolt if you've ever seen one, and the intent is there. Dembele just needs to finish better. They would have been back in this. You would have been talking about that comeback as well and truly on, and it can still happen. It's just whether they can finish their chances now.
Yeah, it does look like that. Messi arguably should have taken that penalty better, and arguably it should have been 5-3 on aggregate. I obviously I've got the Liverpool game on my TV anyway.
I've got both on, but I might be behind on the Liverpool one, but slightly.
Yeah, for you, it's obviously you got your triple fat ass layout, double screen iPad, God knows what. Absolutely disgusting amount of technology in Saul's place anyway. So if anyone watching wanted a new monitor or wanted to do some robberies, Saul's has got quite a nice setup to take. It's a bit far for me to transport it all back to Devon. But Liverpool on the attack. Liverpool have had a couple of golden opportunities, but they've also brought that in Arsenal and have absolutely done fuck all. If I'm being, if I can be,
a goal for me. Oh wow,
they were.
How did he miss that? How did Salah miss an open goal? Wow. Okay. Come on, Dembele. You so shit. You're so shit.
You might be ahead of me then. You might be ahead of me.
Oh, I'll find out in a minute. It's just showing a replay of something.
Oh yeah, you're ahead of me in the Liverpool game. I'm very far behind
50,
by the
50,
looks of it.
54-29. Well, 54-30, I'm on.
Oh yeah, I'm on 54-1-0. So I'm
All right,
55
I'll
points.
react. I will react then.
I don't know.
I'm
Can you?
mainly focusing on the Barca game anyway, so it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh, but Dembele, man, your decision making has been shocking.
Should he be sacked?
Nah, he's been good this season when he has played.
Hmm.
But just hard. You know what? Now that hope of their comeback is like slowly going because it just seems to be like PSG are controlling it a little bit better now.
Yeah. Well, Poch would have got into him at half time.
Yeah.
Mane viciously bringing a player down. Absolutely disgusting piece of work that was. Absolutely disgraceful. Probably
Go on,
should have
go
been
on, go
given
on. Oh, mate.
a yellow card and a smack in the mouth from the referee. For anyone watching, I am one of the violent referees in Sunday League. I'm one that would give you a DDT out of absolutely fucking nowhere. You chat back to me, and there's an RKO waiting for you.
RKO out of nowhere. That's
or
literally.
or spear. I may tune up the music and give you a switcher music. Tune up the band. But no, Leipzig sort of similar to Barca. They need a goal and a goal soon because the longer they leave it, the harder it's going to be.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, they're both approaching that sort of hour mark within the
Mm.
next sort of 5-ish minutes or so. So, yeah, I think even with Barca, they need a goal within the next 5 minutes and then a goal within the 60th to 70th minute to give them any sort of hope to come back.
Yeah,
So,
but
unless
they
they do a
could do
West
it.
Ham and do it all in 80 minutes.
That would be some bottle job, and I feel like Poch would have to walk out of the job.
Probably.
If I'm being brutally honest, he won't want that anyway. But right now, it does look like Liverpool and PSG are going through, Barcelona and Leipzig going out. And for the first time since 2005, we won't have Messi or Ronaldo in a quarter final if it
How
stays like this.
crazy is that?
I think it just shows where we are coming to.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the
the
end
end
of
of
an
an
era,
era.
which is sad. Like I'm not old enough to have ever done this sort of end of an era sort of thing. I've never really had that opportunity to see one anyway, and now I'm seeing the end of an era. But we are seeing the beginning of a new era of Haaland and Mbappe.
Mbappe, you've got your Foden, Saka in the Premier League. You've got and obviously Greenwood as well. So there are some good like sort of rivalries, should we
But
say, coming
the
up.
the main one is going to be Mbappe Haaland probably for the
Oh yeah,
next
yeah,
10
yeah,
or
yeah. Of
15
course, of
years.
course.
There's no way you're putting Saka in
No, no, no. I'm just saying
category.
I said in the Premier League. I didn't say like.
Yeah, yeah, piece of shit trying to sneak Saka in
Oh no,
that
no, no, no,
battle.
no, no. I'm not. Well, not yet. Anyway, maybe in the
No,
future we'll see.
not ever, not ever, not even
How do
Greenwood.
we know? How do we know?
I can see into the future. But Saka has a good career, but it's not on the level of Haaland and Mbappe. Let me put it
And
that way.
I'll tell him. He's got a New Balance deal, by the way. So maybe, just maybe, that money in it, he goes and gets
What,
himself
Saka?
some performance enhancers and
Well,
yeah.
Liverpool. Oh no, Liverpool were sponsored by New Balance, weren't they? I was just about to say it looks like Saka to Liverpool, but it's not. I don't know if there's a team in the Premier League sponsored by New Balance.
No idea. I don't think so. I mean, their kits aren't that great, are they? Really? So
Yeah, exactly like that.
I think the best ones are Jordans. When PSG bring their Jordan kits out, they are so nice.
Have they?
Yeah. They're usually quite nice. I believe they're meant to be playing them in but the only issue is they only have one top. So, but they're supposed to be playing in the Champions League with the Jordan sponsorship. But I don't know what's happened
Hmm.
to that.
I wouldn't have a clue. How is Saka FC doing?
They're playing tomorrow night, and I hope he. Oh man, that's so lucky.
Will the owner of Soccer FC be there tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go rile up the boys and gonna get them playing. Gonna take the weed away from them all, and just hope.
The interesting thing is Fabinho's actually playing DM. Klopp has
Yeah, I've
actually
only
gone
just
for
started watching this, so I have no idea.
Klopp's actually gone for two just normal centre backs. He's not messing around like Jurgen normally does, which is quite remarkable, really. But everyone watching, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. As I said, tomorrow we'll be here for match reaction of the Olympiacos Arsenal game, and we'll also have match reaction of the United AC Milan game. Poulsen has been taken off for Leipzig, as
Oh
has
man, I have
Forsberg.
got the worst day tomorrow.
Have you? Why?
I've got a meeting at 10 o'clock. Then I've got another meeting at 11:30, and then I've got like obviously the Europa Leagues and stuff like that. So there's no point of sleeping. And yeah, it's just not. It's just such a long day.
Yeah, Friday is my long day. I've got the Liverpool show on 6 o'clock. There will be no Guna show this week. I cannot find time for a Guna show. It was meant to be Friday. It was meant to be about 8:30, but I've got to move the United show to 8 o'clock because I'll be appearing on Forward Watch on the first 11. So I'll be putting all them forwards in Forward Watch. And don't worry, I've got some crackers to go in. A couple of football clubs are making their debut.
Yeah. No. What is Fraud Watch, by the way? Just so.
Basically, you just put a load of forwards into Forward Watch. Basically, it's basically where you just slag off people.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, Defo's tuned into that because you know the band is going to be on another level on that one. And then obviously Saturday, we've got a very good show on Saturday, people. That is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, there's going to be about 3 hosts for that one because
Messi, what you doing?
Messi has just been sacked by Barcelona.
Oh my god!
What's happened?
Basically, he could have just shot it first time, started dancing with the ball, then the centre backs got involved. Oh, what are you doing that for? So he kind of like his first touch, he flicked it up. I don't know why he did that. Instead of just trying to shoot first time, and then obviously Marquinhos with a brilliant tackle / block, and then obviously all the centre backs just came thralling in, and there was no chance for him to do anything after that. Oh,
Absolutely
this game,
madness.
this Barca could have come back. What? Oh wait, they were checking for a penalty. I don't know what for, but
actually, I'm gonna put I'm gonna make a banner and put the scores on the bottom. Because I
like this ref, to be honest.
But
I don't know
me,
who he is.
I am a good ref. I will say that.
The Barca, like he's quite lenient, to be fair.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, like as in he's letting some, like, you know when like players cry on the floor, he's just like, forget that, carry on playing.
I like that as a referee. I don't know. I don't like these pussies.
Yep, pretty much.
These pussies piss me off.
Well, can I just ask, what did Nat Phillips do? Why is Sonny calling him a goat?
Oh, he's just a very good centre back, apparently.
Oh,
it's a bit like when you call Xhaka a goat.
Well, never done that, but yeah.
Have you never called Xhaka a goat?
He's at most a good player. I can't say anything higher than that.
Can you not? Why?
No, not at all. He's not good enough to be anything higher than like bang average to a meh player.
Is he not? I mean, I'd politely disagree. I think he's world class.
Yeah, for the opposition he's world class, but for Arsenal he's not. You know, he's questionable at times.
Questionable at times. I mean, that's putting that mild. That's putting that mildly fucking politely, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
No, do you know what though? Because it's weird, right? So Xhaka's such a weird player, in my opinion. Like Like even in that Burnley game, right? Like he wasn't even playing bad. It was just that moment of madness. Yeah. Even after that, to be fair, he was all right. Like I'm not saying he was brilliant, but like he seemed all right. Like I was like, okay, Xhaka's not really the issue. Like before that mistake and after the mistake, but that's the issue. He has that mistake in him.
Yeah, 100%. As you'll see at the bottom, I have managed to get all the scores on there for you.
All right, I'm not ruining it. I'm not ruining it. I won't say. Oh!
I think I know what's coming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to watch. Just watch it. Don't even bother, like, because
hits the bar. It hits the bar. Oh!
Yeah, was that offside, though, the overlap runner? The 11, I don't know.
No idea, but Jota caught in possession. No, he was onside.
Yeah, just onside.
No, just onside. A great opportunity, hits the bar, cleared out by Fabinho, and then that shot going wide. A great opportunity for Leipzig to have taken the lead, but not to be, and it still remains 0-0. Just made that thing happen at the bottom, and I almost had to change it. Which would have been devastating for me personally. That would have been the additional work I don't want to be doing.
Well, we do want to see Liverpool go out. That would be amazing.
Oh, it would be.
Oh my god, this team is pissing me off now. Dest has been good though. I've always said he's been a good player, but
100%.
Dembele, man, you need to take your chances, kid.
That is something he definitely does, and Leipzig also need to take their chances as well.
I think with Leipzig, right, that's a deficit. You know what you can turn over, but this 4-1 is. Wait, the referee dropped his cards. Go on, Messi, give their players a red card. Just take the cards and go. I think he dropped his cards. I don't know. It's kind of like a little wallet thing he dropped. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's probably a scorebook.
Yeah, probably. It was white. I don't know if that helps. It was like a white silvery thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the score sheet or whatever. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. For the United show, it looks like it will be me, Dom, RJ, and Matt, which is going to be an interesting one. That is for sure. Guna show. If we have chance, maybe we'll do it in the middle of our fat ass stream on Saturday. we'll do 30 minutes of the Guna show. You'll just see the intro happen, and you'll be like, okay, we're doing it. I mean, we've got to kill time for about 5 hours, so
I can't wait though. I think
neither can I. Is that Divock Origi? Oh, Jurgen, you're brave, mate. You are a brave bastard. Jurgen Klopp is a very brave man. I put it that way. Leipzig with an opportunity. There is 23 minutes of this game to go.
Is that Wijnaldum captain?
Wijnaldum's always been captain. Wijnaldum is the best captain Liverpool Football Club have ever and will ever have. He is also the greatest ever central midfielder Liverpool have ever had. Tom Little would confirm that. I absolutely promise you that much.
Yeah, Tom said he's building the statue for Gini. Sonny's going out to build a statue for Firmino. So.
Yeah. And Genie is going to the trophy parade in the summer. Whilst the statues are built, Genie's going to be rocking a full kit of the Liverpool parade. MSC
I can actually imagine him do that with a full kit with his Amazon trophy, you know.
Oh, we do love a bit of Genie on this channel.
Oh.
Matt saying still finishing 3-0. Leipzig might want to start doing that quite bloody quickly, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
Yeah, this game just feels so shit. Like I've only watched it like when I came on, and it just doesn't feel like they need any team needs a goal.
How do you think I felt? I've watched 68 fucking minutes of the shit.
I would have just turned that off and gone on this. At least with this game, there's some. Well, the first half was good. Now it looks like, yeah, fuck this.
Well, I was gonna do that, but then I remembered that we were Let's Talk Premier League, so I thought we had to sort of cover the Premier League side in the Champions League.
Yeah, this game, I don't even care what's. Oh, wait. Oh, yep. Just a dead end cross again.
That sounds about right for Leipzig.
Go on! Why do you have to defend that? Just let it run to Messi. Let him score, man. Oh.
Sauls is asking for PSG players to sabotage their own result. Somehow I feel Pochettino will...
Why?
If you want to watch real tears, please check the man next to me. He will bring those tears for you.
Two things happened in the space. Oh my god!
Goal. It's a goal, and it has gone to Liverpool. Have scored, and it is the salmon. It is the diving prick, Mohamed Salah / Salmon, or shall I say Mohamed Salmon? That is what we'll call him. Solomon. We'll call him Solomon. A good chance.
Was that Upamecano, you are dog shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most teams are glad they didn't get Upamecano. I'm being
I'm glad we didn't spend 80 million. Now, Arsenal fans, can you now appreciate the fact that we do have a little bit of brains? Because fucking hell, that was shit.
Well,
the guy just literally goes, "Here you go. Oh, you scored. Good one."
Well done to Bayern Munich on getting your prized acquisition in Upamecano.
Did someone put Upamecano in their team? I'm sure someone did.
I'm sure someone did, yeah.
I'll have a look. I don't even know, to be honest. I forgot.
Knowing Genie, probably Genie.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he did.
Hey, he's got Ryan Kent, right? Don't disrespect Ryan Kent. But as you can see on the ticker and the ticker below, it is Leipzig 1, Liverpool 1, Leipzig 0, 3-0 on aggregate. PSG 1, Barcelona 1, 5-2 on the aggregate.
Oh my god, nah, they're not. I think PSG, congratulations on going through. I just don't think they're going to get enough. The intensity seems to have massively dropped off.
Definitely.
They're still creating chances. It's not that. That's not the aspect. It's just it doesn't. The urgency doesn't seem to be as high as it was in the first half. Obviously, adjustments from Poch have been made.
Yeah, and that is going to be crucial, isn't it? I'm just trying to check what time Forward Watch is on. I actually
why did you cross it back in?
Because he's a very angry man.
Oh, I don't understand sometimes why the players make these decisions.
I have zero idea when Forward Watch is on, what time Forward Watch is on. If anyone has any ideas, do please let me know. But right now, I have absolutely no idea. I get asked ridiculous questions.
For fuck's sake!
What time is it? Well, that doesn't help me. That's just retweeted. Put a time on it.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
You might want to look. You might want to look at the game, mate.
Oh shitting hell! It is 2-0 to Livershit. 2-0 to Livershit. Who scored? So
Sadio Mane.
Offside.
Oh, is it offside? Is it offside? Oh, right.
It does look offside. It does look offside.
They haven't given it to me on mine yet, so I don't know.
That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Leave the room for 5 minutes and it's 2-0. Yes, you did.
Oh
Mane
wait, they
should
gave
not.
it.
They looked offside though. It did look offside. I have to change the ticker again. But Nagelsmann looks delighted with his team's performance. Absolutely delighted. He couldn't be more proud of his team. If I was him, I would be asking for a refund on these players. But we are in 74 minutes and it is 2-0. Leipzig need 4 goals to go through. Somehow, I don't see it happening. Does anyone else see it happening? I don't see it happening.
Not with the way they're playing.
No, Trent he's just wiping the ball on his shirt, going, fuck this, I'm a scouse and I love my life. Long ball to Divock Origi's got the mentality of a midget.
Trincao nearly made it too.
Huh?
Trincao for Barcelona, he nearly made it too.
Who is
Messi ball in, cleared out. Portuguese youngster, he's about 18, 19. He's actually very talented.
He's playing for Barcelona, so he can't be that talented. Because Barcelona are a bit trash at the moment. Kabak looks like he's just got a ball to the head. He's probably seeing fish in his eyes. The man he's thinking of stars. He's probably got the Champions League theme tune ringing in his head as he begs for his mummy.
Ooh, that might be a penalty.
Who?
That could be a. Oh, they're not going to give it though to Barcelona. It looked like a penalty. He literally shoved. He did a Lacazette. The defender did a Lacazette. Shoved his ass like right into Dembele.
Oh. Dembele is probably now injured for the next 6 weeks from that tackle.
It looks like Marquinhos is injured.
Looks like, the reason I say Dembele is because I swear he's like the most injury-prone Barcelona player in the world.
Yeah, but he's been sent to Pep's special doctor, so hopefully he's been sorted. That doctor's actually really good. He's actually really good.
So am I.
No. But Pep's doctor, that Barcelona doctor.
Any muscle injuries for any hot people, I'll sort you out. I'll give you a lovely rub down. Trust me, you'll love it. Phil Foden is on his way to have a special rub down. No photos. We don't want it leaking.
Yeah, no Saliba in the appointments. He has to have his own time slot. And then obviously Mason Greenwood is paired with him all time, so he might be coming as well.
Foden will probably be showing Mason his ass again. I gotta love these youngsters. They do not give a flying fuck, and it's brilliant. Credit to them. Big up the Premier League youngsters, in my opinion.
This game had so much more hope, but it's so dead.
Yep, the Liverpool one is more than dead now.
Yeah.
Crucified would be the correct words. Leipzig need 4 goals to go through. 4.
Yeah, Barca need 3 to go to extra time, and penalties, that ain't happening.
You just know that that Sonny and Tom and Jeannie are going to be dancing around their living rooms for the match reaction, doing a virtual samba. Jeannie will be shouting title charge, smashing his radiator up. The scenes that are happening in Liverpool right now, gonna be unreal. Nagelsmann sat on his bench going, these lot can fuck off. I'm gonna kill them all.
Oh yeah, trust.
So, Sauls, what do you make of United employing a director of football and a technical director?
Was it one of them Darren Fletcher or something?
The technical director is Darren Fletcher, and the director of football is someone. They've both been promoted.
I don't know how. With Darren Fletcher, I don't know. I don't really know how extensive his contact list is, or how far and wide he actually
No.
does.
No. So technical director just there to work with the youth, make
Oh,
sure
that's
that
brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant.
and
Yeah.
to make sure that the United DNA is in there, and to recommend, like, if let's say the board are saying we need a right winger and there's a right winger in the youth that could do the job just as well, Darren Fletcher then says, on a footballing based point of view, we've already got one.
Oh yeah. I think for that role, yeah, Darren Fletcher's brilliant. Like he's always been that kind of like mentor for players anyway.
Yeah,
During
and
his career, so
his analytical part of his game is spot on. He's
yeah.
very highly regarded within the footballing community.
I mean, even when he played football, his ability to read games as well was second to none. So I do think it makes a lot of sense trying to bring him in because he knows the United way because he's played for a long time. And I mean, in terms of the director of football, I don't even know who it is, so I don't know how good of a signing that will be. Obviously, time will tell. I think the summer signings will give.
He basically ripped up the youth academy, restructured them. He's the reason they brought in Charlie McNeil, Hannibal, all of these players.
Yeah, he sounds good then, doesn't he? Like, he knows what to do. I think he's...
United are back. It is John McTuff.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say
he's
much
obviously going
about
to be
it.
a tough negotiator. That's all. John McTuff is going to be a tough negotiator. But I suppose the bonus is Ed Woodward is going to be absolutely nowhere near a sort of negotiations, which can only be a positive.
No, I think he's a good negotiator. I don't think he's bad at that, like financial side of things. I do think he knows.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But negotiating a contract and all that shit, he's absolutely awful.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
But in terms of making the money and I mean, that man makes money out of fucking water. He's like Jesus. He can literally turn money and turn water into money for United.
Yeah,
Gini Wijnaldum is coming off for Mr. James Milner.
Wijnaldum giving the goal threat for Liverpool.
Yeah,
when you need a goal, bring Milner on.
Milner is screaming at the players, threatening to shag all their wives. And Gini Wijnaldum has just given Klopp a great big hug. He probably knows it's his last 16 match in a Champions League for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. He'll be leaving in the summer. Liverpool on the attack here. Can they make it 3? No, they fucking can't, because Divock Origi is dog shit.
Yeah, that was poor.
I just want to confirm Divock Origi is complete dog shit.
I don't disagree with that.
Do you not?
Oh, go on. Oh my god. Nah, he's a good super sub, but like
I feel like you should be disagreeing with me. I'm joking.
I don't like him in it because of what he did when they played Barca at Anfield, in it.
Disagree with me and I kill you. I'm joking. But yeah, obviously, what
if I'm dead in the next half an hour, you know what happened.
I don't know what you're on about. Absolutely no idea.
Yeah, Neymar's chilling. His girlfriend's, sister's birthday's coming up. So
so he's injured again. Yeah. Oh, what a surprise! What a fucking surprise!
They do some strange things on Instagram. Like there was a video of him spanking his mum. Like, what the fuck?
Excuse me?
Yeah, seriously. Like, yeah, he was like full on spanking his mum. Like, what on earth is going on here? They are some strange people.
Nice to know. Absolutely brilliant. We love to see the spanking going on. From whatever them people like to do.
Yeah.
I suppose whatever floats your boat, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, mate.
Obviously,
Arcadia's just there to steal people's wives and destroy careers.
Obviously, we're not here to judge Neymar spanking his mother.
Yeah, or potentially, allegedly, like, yeah. It's a bit strange, like how no matter what club he's been at, that's like the time period where he's always injured.
Yeah, I mean, probably something in the contract. Neymar ain't even that good, is he?
At Barca, he was he's an incredible player.
See, I disagree. I think
Why is
Neymar.
that?
I think Neymar's just overrated trash. I mean, the day you let Scott McTominay bully you for 90 minutes is the day you should probably give up on your footballing career.
I mean, that same midfield should give up then, didn't it? Because he pretty much handled that well.
I completely agree. De Bruyne should never play football ever again. Although he did score twice today against a very shit Southampton side. But there is 5 minutes to go. Upamecano's like, yes, boys, I knocked out the rivals of Bayern Munich, and we are going out. As Upamecano is fucking off to Bayern Munich, and to be brutally honest, Leipzig are probably like, thank you for the money and goodbye, Upamecano.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Like, he's like, he can be good, but it's like the amount of times I've seen him person, he's never put in a performance that I've been like, you know what? Yeah, he was worth the rumours. I'm like, why on earth would we even link to this guy?
Everyone was, though. United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea.
Griezmann!
Griezmann is in the bin.
I don't. Oh my God! Why do Barcelona love to pass in the box? Someone just take a shot.
You heard it here first, Barcelona. Take a fucking shot.
Yeah, in the right time. Like they always do it at the wrong moments. It's just weird.
It's always going to be.
Pochettino is a happy man. That's just.
He's probably dancing. It's the battle of the Southampton managers, isn't it? Pochettino.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my mind went blank for a second.
What were you trying to think who the Barcelona manager was?
I just forgot he played for Southampton. I was like, wait, did he?
No, not played. He managed Southampton.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. You can tell. You can tell. I'm like, my head's good.
His head is out of the game. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Saul's is out of the game. Saul's obviously happy to jump on here because his team will never see this background for a show they're in for quite some time.
Not for a very long time.
Not until Arteta leaves your club.
No. Yeah.
And for anyone who wanted to know, obviously Saul's is officially Arteta out after last night's stream. Make sure to check out the World Draft. It was a great stream, and a lot of people RJ Ollie out, Saul's Arteta out, Tom and Jeannie are Klopp out. I'm the only one back in their managers because I took Mike Phelan, so I'm Mike Phelan in.
Yeah, Ollie out, but Mike Phelan in.
Ryan Lowe can go fuck himself. He's doing my head in. And it looks like Divock Origi's going to try and score here. But, mate, you've got the pace of a dumpster truck. You are literally Harry Maguire in disguise. I don't like to be rude to these people, but he is definitely Harry Maguire in disguise. He was offside anyway. He's got the footballing IQ of a child. Double change for Liverpool is coming on. I don't know who they're bringing on because I can't see because they've got their back to the camera. But Jurgen Klopp obviously making some substitutions. Harvey.
It's 21
Harvey
or 15.
Davies.
I don't know who they are though.
Absolutely no idea. I wouldn't say numbers to me. Although the GOAT is on the ball, James Milner. I have absolutely no idea who.
Oh, Chamberlain and Tomiskas.
Nah. One of them is Van Dijk. Van Dijk is coming on. Oh shit! No, Van Dijk is injured. I forgot. Keita is on the ball on the pitch, and it will be Mohamed Salah coming. Mo Salah's being hooked again.
Where is it? On mine it say Mane is coming off.
Oh no, Mane. Mane is being hooked for Oxlade Chamberlain.
No, Chamberlain must be sick, you know. He's been taking all their wickets off. First it was Salah, now it's Mane. He must be brilliant.
Mane's been hooked. He'll come on for Mr. Oxlade-Chamberlain, one of the worst footballers of all time, Mr. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's strutting around. He's obviously shagging his wife a lot because, my God, he loves a bit of his wife, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Perry
100%.
Edwards, I mean, he definitely does a bit of her. And then Tsimikas is coming on for, looks like Andrew Robertson has been hooked as well. Normally you don't make changes at corners, but I suppose when you're 2-0 up and 4-0 on the night, you can afford to make these sorts of changes. Leipzig are going to try and, well, I don't know why you lot are speeding up. You've had 180 minutes to try and score against Liverpool. You haven't got one goal. Somehow I don't see you getting 4 goals in added time. Let's be real. Let's be 100% real. And we are near the end, and Liverpool with the ball. They put a cross in, and he slips on his fucking backside.
Yeah, I mean, in the PSG Barca game, we're on the 89th minute, and
excellent. 2 minutes of added time here at the fake Anfield.
Oh yeah, wait, are they playing somewhere else?
Yeah, they're playing at Picus Arena.
Oh yeah. It's weird, this isn't it? Like where these neutral venues, but like all the rules still stay the same. It's like that's not how it should be.
Oh no, it should, because it will just make it a hell of a confusing if not.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfair. Well, yeah, because some teams are playing at home, some aren't, and
Yeah,
Liverpool
I guess.
obviously. Liverpool probably prefer to be in a neutral arena than Anfield because, man, they can't score at Anfield.
Best performance, at home.
Yeah, this is their greatest performance.
Oh my days! How did Mbappe do that? He played rugby there. Done a brilliant piece of run. Absolutely brilliant, and it absolutely skies it.
1 minute left in my game. How long left in yours?
I believe the time has gone off, but it was pretty much the 8. Yeah, it's 3 minutes added time, so there's 3 minutes left. It's literally gone into 11 seconds over.
Can Barcelona get 3 goals in 3 minutes? I would say no, but you just never know.
If they play like they did in the first half, possibly, but like the way the game's gone, it's just like, yeah, they're happy to not be battered.
Yeah, I can sort of understand that. It is nice seeing the Champions League background. Don't get to use that one often. That's a fact. Tomorrow we will have this background. So tomorrow it will be this one for the Europa League.
That's the real one.
This is the real one.
Yeah.
True story, guys. True story.
Oh, they've given up, mate.
What I want to do is I want to put like a picture in of a dog in the bottom right hand corner and see if Dom notices.
Oh man.
I will do that for the United show. I'm gonna put a dog in the bottom right hand corner.
Oh, he's fully gonna know. He's fully gonna clock that straight away.
He might not. I might hide it in the stands. Let's look at Old Trafford. I could hide a dog in Old Trafford and he wouldn't know.
Oh yeah. With that background, yeah, 100%. I thought it was the other background. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult to hide that.
I can hide a dog inside Old Trafford quite easily. It's finished at Anfield, the fake Anfield. Nagelsmann is hugging all of his players and punching Upamecano in the face. Violence. Mo Salah is smiling because he knows that Liverpool are through to another day. They've survived and they will get knocked out in the next round. But well done to Liverpool Football Club, the shittest English team in history of world football. Have finally got a win out of absolutely nowhere. Jurgen Klopp hugging the referees who look about 65 years old. It looks like everyone's very happy. You've won the last 16. Congratulations, guys. Ever heard of an overreaction, over celebration? Like, let's be real.
No, they're celebrating the fact they finally won a game at home after 7 games.
Yes, this is true. They'll be delighted with their huge victory at Anfield. Everyone, get your comments in before we end up leaving. Poulsen, That bastard is fucking off out of there. Very unhappy. Obviously, he is the reason Harry Maguire got sent off for England. So Paulson can go rock in hell. When he got a head injury, I frankly couldn't give less of a shit. I was delighted to see Paulson hurt. It was something that I wanted to see anyway.
Yeah, it's all over.
It's all over. It has finished at the Parc de France, or France, or Parc de Princes, or Parc de Paris, whatever they fucking call it. It has finished. It's finished PSG 1, Barcelona 1. Barcelona have been knocked out of the Champions League 5-2 on aggregate. Messi cannot save his team there. Liverpool are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's finished 2-0 there, 4-0 on aggregate.
And to be fair, PSG are not really celebrating either. And it's funny when you see Liverpool just going on a mad one, and then you got PSG just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it shows the mentality of the clubs, doesn't it? Liverpool with very small mentality, knocking out probably, their biggest rivals?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Porto will probably knock Liverpool out, let's be honest. But we've been going for over 2 hours. I want to tune into this match reaction, see how gassed these boys are so that I can bring them back to planet Earth on Friday. Because that's what I want to be doing. I want to be bringing them back down to planet Earth. They absolutely need to. But Sauls, where can they find you, bro?
Yeah, and you can find me at Guna Souls or at Let's Debate Footy. Pretty much both handles work for YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And obviously, I'm pretty much a regular on here as well. So there's a lot of shows coming up. There's a lot of streams that I'm involved in. So yeah, you can find me on here as well.
Yeah, you can always find Sauls hanging around here somewhere. A great contributor, great efforts from Sauls, as is every other regular that comes on, apart from Dom, who shags dogs.
Oh, I can't believe you said it though.
A lot of dog shagging goes on in his house, broken doors a lot. He also gives his Snapchat out. If anyone is curious, go check out the Wolves Villa Watchalong. You'll get to see or hear Dom give his Snapchat out if you want to send him any pictures of dogs.
Yeah, he got a bollocking from a certain somebody for that. And,
I mean, it wasn't so much bollocking; it was just me being quite like.
No. Like he said one of his partners gave him a bollocking, didn't they?
What, for shagging dogs?
And giving his Snapchat out for both.
I don't know. Hold on, when did his partner didn't send
I swear he said that someone gave him a bollocking for it.
Yeah, me. Because I was like, it's probably not the. I was like, it's not the greatest idea. And I just want to clear this right up there. Now Sauls is chucking accusations out.
No, not you. I genuinely
Dom is absolutely not my partner. I did give him a bollocking, but he is not my partner. That is a.
No, I can confirm that. No, I genuinely.
That is a guaranteed fact. 100% guaranteed fact. But you can find me at Niall_PAFC. You won't find me talking much about Argyle, that's for sure. And you'll find me here hosting almost every show at Let's Talk Premier League. Tomorrow, as I said, match reactions for both games. Hopefully, Sauls will be here for the Arsenal one. If not, I'll give my views on my own. Or with Luke, I'll just be like, Arteta dog shit. Arteta dog shit. But I'll be here also at the United boys tomorrow, slagging off AC Milan and possibly slagging off Martial, depending on what mood Dom arrives in. But that has been everything. Make sure you've liked the video, subscribe to the channel with some notifications on. Make sure you're sharing the link on all your socials. Want to get as many people watching this, even on the replay, as many as physically possible. But until tomorrow.